Hotel costs are driving higher, but renting a condo or a home this summer is open to negotiation. No one knows that better than Gabe Saglier of TravelZoo.com. Good morning. And people who are not familiar with your business, you negotiate great deals and venues all the time. So what would you do in this situation if you're talking to a landlord?
Well, certainly keep in mind what their need is. So if you're looking at, say, a summer rental, you want to look at destinations where there is, in fact, a need period during the summer season. Now, Florida is a perfect example where there's just not just a need over the summer months where the temperatures go up and demand softens, but there's a lot of competition on the ground. In Hawaii, for example, summer they do just fine, but late summer into fall, more availability, you've got more negotiating power there because there's just more need to get people into a lot of these homes or apartments or condos or villas, what have you. So I think seasonality and need is going to be a major player, and certainly be prepared to jump on a deal when you see it. If it's a price point that you're comfortable with, ideally below what you were planning to pay, then it might be a deal good enough taking.
When do you know that final offer is the final offer?
I think that when you get to know who you're talking with and realize that, what the wiggle room there is, I think that for a lot of destinations, if the demand is there, they're not going to spend a lot of time with you going back and forth. If you're seeing a lot of openness from the person you're dealing with, that means that they probably have the need, and therefore you have a little bit more muscle to flex.
And if somebody doesn't want to deal with a landlord situation, they do want to stay at a hotel, what's the negotiation effort there? What should they do?
Well, as far as negotiating, a company like us does that right off the bat. Once you're dealing with a hotel directly, oftentimes these advertised rates is sort of what you're going to get. Your really next best opportunity to negotiate is when you're at the desk checking in. I always like to tell people check in a little bit later in the day, 5, 6 o'clock, when the hotels can better gauge who's canceled, how much availability they've got, and then start seeing what you can do to perhaps get an upgrade or perhaps get some of the amenities that might come with a larger, better room, but at the price point that you logged in.
Thank you very much. That's Gabe Saglier of TravelZoo.com. Thanks again.
Thanks.